Hello YouTube, this is Mickey and I'm making a response video to SethBling's Season 4 Episode 4 that just came out a day or two ago. Now this is the enchanting table that he came up with, and pretty cool. Now for those of you who want to build it, I have over here an exact replica. It doesn't work precisely as you would want it to on the single player. I'm assuming that's why it worked for him. The reason being, this repeater right here is set to 4 ticks. If instead it was a 3 tick and a 1 tick, it would then work exactly as intended. And I'll show you kind of what happens here. If I'm sitting on this edge, you can see that these aren't going down like they should all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And on the left side, these are now working consistently all the time. And same with this one. Just break this and set that to something that adds up to 4. And again on the right side. Or you can just use this design, which is a little less convoluted, takes up a nice square space and should work all the time. And the repeaters are just increasing. If you're wanting to build this and having trouble seeing what they are, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 1, and then this is just a mirror of the other side. Alright, the second thing that SethBling showed off was a wheat plus bone meal farm. Pretty simple, just hold right click and you'll grow wheat and replant it. So I'm not going to show or explain exactly how this thing works. I made a couple of improvements or simplifications to the redstone, made it a lot simpler to understand. So right now I'm just going to do a slow pan so that you can see exactly what's being built here. The water placement here, I just guessed as to its position, but the important thing is that it comes out right here with the very last of it, so that it doesn't overflow. Right. So there's a couple things in here, lengtheners that are just much bigger than they need to be, and this pulsar is also much bigger than it needs to be. So here's my design. I tried to keep it as close to Seth's as I could. Right here you have the block update detector. So this block gets updated. That goes back and forth like that. This, you have a delay, and then this is on for a certain length of time that causes this to pulse twice. If we put it here, you'll see that this will go 1, 2. And over here, this turns on this, which causes the bone meal to pulse once. Very quickly, as soon as this goes on, pretty much, you get 2 bone meal, and then there's a delay, and then the water comes. And the delay also hooks up to this, keeping this piston out so that the water being dispensed doesn't update the block update detector. Moving on, we have this contraption, so anything that gets grown here, and I have a piece of glass here, but you can have anything. I just have glass so I can see in. If you don't have anything here, then wheat and seeds will end up piling up on this and you'll lose them, which you don't want. So the water comes here. There's a hopper right here which faces into this dropper right here. The droppers all point up into this chest. This comparator will test for things in that hopper that's you can't see, and this will basically just pulse. So if I put things in here, you can see that this just pulses and things will be showing up in here slowly. That's it for that. And just for fun, I made one that's a little bit smaller area wise, and it just goes deeper. So over here we have it out of the ground, works the same way, and then I split it up in case anyone wants to build it. I won't go through it, but this is how it works, just this on top of that. gets you this thing over here. One thing I will explain though real quick, you'll notice these are being, oops, fix that, whatever. These are being activated as soon as I stand on the plate, even though there's nothing pointing to them. This piece of redstone isn't activating them. The reason these are going up is because this block right under the pressure plate is up and diagonally to them, and this redstone is updating them, causing a block update. So this powers them, this updates. And that's it for today. Goodbye.